What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the US, let me know what country you're representing. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. In case you didn't hear me, I'm gonna say it again. What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the US, let me know what country you're representing. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop first. Now, fam, not sure how many of you have seen this video of Joe Biden talking about Blacks compared to Hispanic people. Joe Biden, oh man, this dude can't get out of his own way. So as you know, Joe Biden is the Democratic nominee, right? He suggested that African Americans, I don't even like that term, but African Americans, he suggested that the African American community is not a group of diverse thinkers. In the same car crash of an interview, he asked a Black reporter, get this, fam, you're gonna love this one, if he was a junkie. Oh man. The dude was at a roundtable interview with Black and Hispanic reporters Wednesday when he was asked if he would engage or re-engage with Cuba's communist government, something that could become an issue for Cuban voters in the upcoming election in November. Biden said yes. And then he claimed that Latino Americans have far more diverse ideas and beliefs than African Americans. By the way, what you all know, but most people don't know, unlike the African American community, with notable exceptions, the Latino community is an incredibly diverse community with incredibly different attitudes about different things. This is Joe Biden, family. This is the guy that millions upon millions of Black people are saying, anybody but Trump, including a guy who disparages me, a guy who constantly says things that makes you question, is this guy a white supremacist? Look, I figured it out. I already know what he is. But some people are constantly saying, well, you know, it wasn't all that bad. Well, you know, anybody but Trump. Well, man, what difference does it make if you're a damn slave, whether you have a nice master or a bad master? Your ass is still a slave. This is Stockholm Syndrome, family. Neither one of these dudes give a damn about Black folks. Joe Biden got a pass for 8 years because he was Barack Obama's sidekick. Somebody told Barack Obama to pick Joe Biden because white people trusted Joe Biden. At least a number of white people trusted Joe Biden enough to know that he was not going to turn over the keys to the White House and allow the Black folks to run rampant and take over and kill all the white people. And, you know, I kick myself for not doing my due diligence and doing my research on Joe Biden the first time around when he was running as a vice president, because you would think that the guy that's running for president and all that team, that they would take care of all of that stuff. And you would think that some of these things that he stood for would have been exposed by the opposition. Like, why didn't the Republicans use Joe Biden's record against him? Why didn't they expose that crime bill, the 94 crime bill? Why didn't they expose that crime bill to Joe Biden's opposition? Why didn't he, I mean, not Joe Biden's opposition, but Barack Obama's opposition? Why didn't they let John McCain know what was going on? You know, why not? Why didn't they let Hillary Clinton know what time it was? Why didn't he speak on that? I don't know how, and they had the record. The only thing I can think of is perhaps everybody got the memo. Barack Obama is going to win this election no matter what. I don't know. Maybe that's a conspiracy theory. I don't know. But how do you miss that? Because I did not know. I was not aware of how involved Joe Biden was in crafting that 94 crime bill. Like, that crime bill pretty much decimated the Black community. Now, as dirty and low down as Donald Trump is, he still hasn't implemented a policy that has done the damage of that 94 crime bill that Joe Biden helped author, that Bill Clinton signed. This is not an endorsement for Donald Trump. Don't get happy, trumpets. Don't get happy. For the people that's riding for the Democratic Party, don't go crazy on me now. I want to make it clear. I ain't riding with neither one of them. Let them bastards duke it out. Let those two Klansmen duke it out. And whoever win. I don't give a damn, but I'm not helping neither one of them win. Because I know that they're not for us. I can guarantee you, mark my words, we'll play this video back. I will guarantee you, in 4 years, we'll have this same conversation. And whoever's in office, they're going to be talking about anybody but such and such. What they're going to do, if Trump wins, it'll be anybody but a Republican. Anybody but a Republican in 4 years. And they're going to get everybody excited and scared that you got to go to the polls. You got to go to the polls. And that's what happened last time. We didn't go to the polls. And that's why Trump got another 4 years. If you don't want it to happen again, you got to go to the polls. You got to vote, got to vote, got to vote. If Biden wins, they're going to say, well, he didn't get it all done. He could have gotten more done, but the Republicans kept blocking him. And he couldn't get as much done as he wanted to get done. But yeah, he said a bunch of bad things about Black folks, but you know, he's still the best that we got. What else we gonna go with? I mean, who else we gonna go with? I mean, and they'll probably have somebody on the right that's either way worse than Trump, if you can imagine, or they're gonna find a moderate Republican, if there's such a thing. One that's right up in there with a little bit more kookiness about himself, conservative, but somebody that makes the left thinks that he's gonna still give him a fair shot. This guy would be the opposite of a Trump, but he still becomes conservative. One with a little bit more tact. This is what they're gonna do, fam. Either way, it's vote or die in 4 years. Whether Trump is in office or Biden is in office, they're gonna come at the Black community one more time and say, vote or die. You got to vote. In 4 years, police brutality is not going to change a whole lot. In 4 years, we're still going to have the situation. The racial divide will be as great as ever because Americans are stupid and they love bickering over stuff that don't even matter, things that they can't control, taking credit for stuff they can't control, that they had no part in. So that's still going to be going on. Systemic oppression will still be in place in all of America's major institutions, from the medical field, educational, political, philanthropy, every single establishment, institution, every single institution you can think of. The issues are going to still be pervasive. I can guarantee you. And they'll come back one more time. We got to vote or die. Let me tell you something. I know it's hard to believe, but we've survived worse presidents. We've survived worse presidents than Donald Trump. It's going to be hard for you to believe if Biden gets in office, we have survived worse presidents than Biden. Remember, these guys just want to own slaves. We had presidents who actually owned slaves. And we had a Congress that were the majority of those people that were in office owned slaves. So you wonder why it's so hard to get rid of these old ways. You wonder why it was so hard to end slavery. Why it was so easy to push Jim Crow and redlining. Why it's so easy for them to lock up so many Black people and have them working for free under the guise of protecting the public, when it was really a money grab. This is what it's all a game, fam. We're on our own. All of us are on our own. White people too. Y'all on your own too. The only difference is that white people have white privilege. So there's certain things in this country that they just don't have to deal with. But they don't love you either. They don't love white people either. They use white people as pawns the same way they use Black people and Hispanics and Asians and everybody else. It's all one big hustle. It's one big game to them, and it's for the elite to benefit. Nobody else. We're on our own. The sooner we get that and understand that, the better. For the life of me, I cannot understand how anybody can listen to Donald Trump or watch his behavior and say, that's my guy. I cannot understand how anybody would defend him. I would feel stupid defending a stupid person. You know, like I would just see him and I'd be like, no, man, I ain't finna put my name on that. I'm not finna co-sign that. That dude is stupid for real. That dude is dumb. And if I back him, I'm gonna look dumb. That's what I would do. I'm not rocking like that. If the boat is sinking, I'm not gonna go get on the damn boat. I'm getting off the boat. Doesn't that make sense? Anyway, going into the comments, let me see what y'all talking about. IP 86, what is it, 863 Florida, I guess. You're right, but let's go with the lesser of the aggressor, my brother. You missed the whole point, bro. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. What I'm trying to tell y'all is this, fam. Both of these guys, in my opinion, are white supremacists. I'm not voting no white supremacists in the office. If they get in, let them get in on their own. Let them duke it out. I don't give a damn. It's gonna go down no matter what. Whatever happens, gonna happen anyway. Y'all don't understand who Joe Biden really is. Y'all think y'all got Trump figured out, and you might be right on that. But you really don't understand. This man is telling you who he is. He's had many gaffes. He's had many opportunities to get his act together. The man is running for president, and he's already disparaging you. He's already saying things that negatively impacts the Black community. He's already talking down to the Black community. He's already speaking in a condescending manner. What do you think he's going to do once he gets in office? Am I in damn, like, am I talking to aliens? This is madness, family. Well, what are we gonna do? Vote for the lesser of the evil? Man, you vote for the lesser of two evils, you evil yourself. Nah, fam, Nah, I got to feel it, man. I got to feel like a person has redemption in them. I have to feel that a person at least has the right intent. I don't believe that Joe Biden has the right intent. Therefore, I don't subscribe to voting for him. So I'm sitting it out. I'm gonna work these local elections. Yeah, I'm gonna do what I gotta do to get these local people elected. That's where you're gonna see the biggest difference at anyway. These presidents are just figureheads anyway. Voting for a president is really more about who you can stand to look at and listen to for the next 4 to 8 years. Yeah, they got some power in electing judges and all that kind of stuff, but you know, the judges that they elect, look at all these judges that's been sitting on the Supreme Court. Why is it that we're still fighting, whether they're liberal or conservative? Why are we still, we're getting excited about, oh, whether that's a Republican judge, oh, he's a Democratic judge. Does it really matter, fam, if we still going through the same thing, if we're still afraid to drive down the street and we have a problem when the police pull us over? We know we ain't did nothing, we're innocent, but the police are still treating us like criminals. A Black man's greatest fear when he gets pulled over by the police is that the police gonna blow his head off. Has any of those Supreme Court justices done anything to hold police officers accountable to the extent that they're afraid to blow a Black man's head off? You know, to take a Black person's life or any person's life without reason? They're not doing anything to change that. Trump has had almost 4 years. He hasn't done anything to move the needle on police accountability. Nothing to move the needle on race relations, to bring people closer. Nothing. He's done nothing to put the brakes on systemic mass incarceration. Okay, well, you know, Trump let 2,000 people out. He freed 3,000 Black people. Yeah, fool, but he allowed the system to continue to lock up 300,000 Black folks. Dummy, come on, fam. Somebody got to have some sense. I'm not understanding this attitude. I'm not understanding how people can just have this Stockholm syndrome and vote for the lesser, talking about voting for the lesser of two evils. I'm not helping them do nothing. They want to win, let them duke it out. I'm gonna get paid no matter what. And I had that mentality before I got to the money, before I got to the bag. I always had that mentality. I'm gonna get mine. I don't give a damn who's in office. Me waiting to elect a president before I can shine, before I can get mine, before I can get some respect, before I can move up in the world, man, I would feel like less of a man. I can't even consider the idea of waiting on another man for my prosperity. Well, you know, if he get in office, I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna be better off if this guy get in office. Well, if this guy getting off, my life gonna improve. Man, my life gonna be what I make my life be. My family life gonna be what they make their lives be, and what I assist them in making it be. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn if Daffy Duck is in office. I'm gonna get mine. Y'all tripping too much. I think people tripping too hard on, yeah, y'all know I don't like Trump. You know how I feel about him. But again, we've survived worse than him. They got everybody over here shaking in their boots, all scared and stuff, man. Like, man, who y'all? George Bush was the same person as Donald Trump. Bill Clinton was Donald Trump. The only thing changed is the faces and the names and the personalities. You know, as far as the personality, the mentality is the same. Maintain white supremacy at all costs. That's the mentality. It didn't change when Barack was in. It's not going to change when it don't matter who's in office. That piece is not going to change. We in America. Maybe one day it will, but we're not there yet. We're just not there. And if you are Black and you maintain the status quo in America, you get an office position and you maintain the status quo, whether you're a president or an office manager at a Kinko's or a Federal Express, you are a white supremacist because that is the status quo. Back to the comments. What's up, Jamal Francis? Yeah, they're not gonna guilt me into voting. You can't, you know, I didn't give these guys, I've given these guys plenty of chances to get it right. Now, I would have considered voting for Bernie Sanders. Had Bernie Sanders leaned more toward reparations, if he had been open to reparations, he would have had my vote. But he would have had to change his position on reparations for me to actually get all the way behind him. The Democrats gave up their best chance. Why would you vote for a dude? The dude is a liability. Why would you vote for somebody who is responsible for one of the worst policies in American history that affected Black folks, that negatively impacted Black folks? Why would you allow somebody to be your nominee? Why would you allow somebody like that to be your nominee? He was a liability. It's the same thing when they got Hillary that close. Hillary was a liability. You had to know that record was going to come back and hunt her. So here we are again, same position. And I can tell you, millions of Black people are going to stay home. So if y'all believe in the Democratic Party, believe in Joe Biden that much, it better be all hands on deck to make up for that deficit. White folks who love the Democratic Party so much, Hispanics who love the Democratic Party so much, y'all gonna have to get on out there and make up for those votes. Because I can tell you right now, unequivocally, that is going to be millions of Black people who are going to stay home. I can guarantee you that will happen. If y'all really love the Democratic Party that much, y'all should have bent on reparations and roll with Bernie Sanders. Y'all should have gotten behind Bernie Sanders and said, you know what, Bernie Sanders might be old, but the dude got a good record on civil rights. The dude been fighting the whole time. Let's get behind him and tell him we're gonna rock with him. If he go with reparations, we down for the reparations. Y'all should have went on and said, okay, all right, cool. All right, give him reparations, man. I don't like it, but give him reparations. for the party. Y'all should have did that for the party. I'm talking to you white liberals. Y'all should have went on and did that for the party. Went on and gave black folks reparations. That's what y'all should have done. But y'all didn't want to do that because y'all was stuck on your ego. So now you're going to lose the White House. Oh no, you might win. I don't know. But either way, it's going to be a battle. Now, the so-called, well, I'm going to put it like this. Personally, I think even without black folks voting, I think that Joe Biden is going to win. I think he's going to win, but I'm not going to help him win. I think that anytime you have an economy that's in the ruins, like America's economy is right now, people are out of job, there's a lot of despair, hopelessness, these type of things, they don't work well with incumbents. When you have an incumbent who have the racial divide is at an all-time high, you got people out of work, you know, this is bad. Now, even with Trump's attitude and even police brutality being messed up and all that stuff, if people were working and the economy was great and people, there wasn't so much social unrest, people was not in the streets protesting, Trump could win a slam dunk. Because ultimately what I realize is that more than anything, people want to feel safe, and they want to feel, before even feeling safe, they want to feel that they want to have financial security, which means more than anything, job security. They want to have job security. More than anything, people want to have job security. And then they want to feel safe. And oftentimes that go hand in hand. Having job security make people feel safe to an extent. And that's not happening right now. That's why Trump is trying to get everybody back to school and back to work so bad, because he knows this. He understands that piece. So I do believe that Biden is going to win, but I'm not going to help him. FF Chef says, no one in Washington is for us, black or white. They have been stealing from us for years. Black vengeance, sad but true. Okay, this is a good one. I'm about to knock this one down. He set it up, I'm gonna knock it down. Watch this. Ray Wade Jr. says, I just watched 5 Tyson fights. Guess who sponsored all those fights? Trump. This was when everybody vouched for Trump and wrote him off as a good guy. Now he's bad because the media says he is. Ray, let me try to answer this question without sounding condescending. The Trump that you hear today, that people know today, was not the same Trump of yesterday. Trump was, back in the day when he was sponsoring those fights and stuff, keep in mind, first of all, when you sponsor something, you don't have to like the person that you're sponsoring. You're trying to get something that is an exchange for service. You sponsor somebody so that you can get exposure for your brand. So that is not like he gave somebody something for free. You know, and he's trying to be around celebrities and stuff, because if he's around celebrities, it makes him look important, and he wants access to celebrities. Everybody likes to be around celebrities. If somebody says they don't, they're lying. People like to be around. I'm a celebrity. I like being around celebrities. So people like to be around celebrities in general, okay? And business and celebrity go together hand in hand. when rappers were saying Trump's name in their songs and stuff, I even said Trump's name in the song, they use it as a metaphor for success. You know that rappers are gonna always talk about luxury and money and car, anything got to do with luxury or making it, having things, they're gonna name drop. So Trump name was synonymous with being successful, synonymous with money. So that's why his name was mentioned so often. But at the time that his name was being mentioned, he did not have a reputation for being a racist. He was not spewing racist rhetoric. He was not being divisive. He was not making statements like, send your worst. Mexico is sending us their worst. You know, he was not telling the police to be a little, you don't have to be so gentle with people when you're putting them in the cop car, you know? So he wasn't doing all of these things and saying all of these things back then. It wasn't until the 90s when he made a statement where he accused the Central Park Five of raping that woman, that people even had a hint of what kind of dude he really was when he took out that full-page ad. I believe it was New York Times or the Post, I believe, where he called for the murder of the 5 guys who he said had raped the woman. He actually fueled the racial divide in New York at the time with that post. It was really a black against white thing, and Donald Trump did that. He did that with that full-page ad that he took out. And to this date, he's never apologized for that. So you're talking about the Donald Trump of old versus the Donald Trump of today. It's 2 different people. Well, it's the same person, but we just didn't know who he was back then. But the main commonality between the 2 is that both Donald Trumps are opportunists. The key thing is that this dude is an opportunist. So he's going to do whatever it takes to pad his pockets and get him through the doors that he needs to get through. And he's going to throw anybody under the bus that he has to so that he can advance. Look at all his buddies. I mean, they were close. Look how many buddies he had that went to jail and that he turned on, and he called them out and he fired them and all kinds of stuff. These were people that he's had years and years of relationships with, including Jeffrey Epstein. Look how he do his people that he's supposed to be friends with. The dude is at his core an opportunist. And so is he a racist? Absolutely, he's a racist. But one could say that he's playing the race card so that he can continue to stay in office and get what he wants. Margaret McCall, do not listen to Diddy and his fake vote or die group. BLM is not for Black people either. Rick Howard says, truth be told, there will never be a president for us, and am damn sure not looking. I guess you're saying I'm damn sure not looking for a president to help me. LP says, we can put more pressure on Biden than we can Trump. But I do agree with you, but let's apply pressure. Too late, bro. We're in August, we got September, October, November. We got 3 months left. 3 months left. What's done is done, fam. We're there already. What's already done is done. Whatever needed to be negotiated is already negotiated. The dude is the Democratic nominee. You know, you already put him in that spot. He should have never been in that spot. So all the people that went out there and voted for him and put him in that spot, thank yourself. Should have never put him in there. He's a liability. Should have never put him in that spot. And I also think that is the arrogance of the Democratic Party. Well, you know, I see some black people out there ain't feeling them, but they'll come around. We'll just do what we normally do. We'll get the celebrities and all of the key black people, the public figures and stuff, to vouch for him. And, you know, we get some pictures and stuff, photo ops. And I've even heard them mention Kamala Harris's name for VP. Oh man, in my opinion, Kamala Harris is a white supremacist, because if you look at her policies as an AG in San Francisco, you know, in California, if you look at her policies as a DA, she did black folks dirty just like everybody else. No different. No difference. There was no advantage to having her in office. And it'll be the same thing. I do believe if he pick any black woman, that black woman is going to be in position to be an apologist for him. That's all she's going to be doing, constantly apologizing, going around trying to make him look good like Omarosa did for Donald Trump. That's what I believe, fam. That's what I believe. I believe she's going to be going around apologizing all the time. Because Biden is going to do some crazy stuff. He's going to say some crazy stuff. He's going to say so much white supremacist stuff. Y'all going to be looking like some fools. Like, damn, y'all going to be looking like Donald Trump people be looking. Like some of his moderate conservatives, they're going to be like, what? Huh? Oh man, let this guy just be quiet. Damn. Shun the truth, straight facts. I keep hearing black people saying what Donald Trump did for blacks. What the fuck did Donald Trump do for black people? Can somebody enlighten me? Please, please. And don't give me no unemployment shit, because he ain't did nothing about the unemployment rate for black folks. That was leftover Barack Obama policies. So what exactly did Donald Trump do for black folks? Please enlighten me, because I don't know. I have no idea. Catherine Powell says we have 8 slave owners who were presidents. And that's just the ones that we know of. Iris says they're collapsing our economy. Black vengeance, speak the truth. Caviar dreams, traveling things. Now you're getting it. Cutting up keto says Kanye is the president this nation deserves at this point. Justice born Savior, you are a lie. That is a stone cold lie. Justice says, no matter what, it will always take someone white to make you rich. The faces on the currency says it all. Once black faces are printed on American currency, then that is a lie. I got my money in 1991, 1990, 91, 89, and Ghetto Boys, majority of our fans, well, you know, the majority of our fans didn't switch over to white until later, till into the 90s. But I was already having it. I was already getting it with majority of black audience. So that is a lie. That is a stone lie. And we wasn't even getting radio play. Think about what I'm saying. Wasn't getting any radio play. But let's just assume, even if what you're saying was correct, let's just assume it was. Even if what you're saying is correct, it ain't like they doing black people no favor. You know, nobody gives you something for nothing. So if they was doing something to make black people rich, you better believe that they was getting richer doing it. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody gives you nothing free. Complete Evolution says, I remember seeing y'all at Madison Square Garden back in the days. Yeah, that was a good show. That was a great show. Sub LaShawn Law, Jaha. Serena, where you at? I see you. The Light Bringer. Lady Marmalade. We are screwed. Yeah, pretty much. CD. Fam, I'm just gonna say this last thing, fam. Again, just to be clear, I'm not voting for Trump or Biden. I think both of them are trash. I think that both of them are white supremacists. Now, why the hell would I vote for a white supremacist? Let them duke it out. I don't give a damn. I don't care what they do. I'm gonna get mine regardless. What they eat don't make me shit. I'm gonna get mine regardless. And I just do not understand. The man clearly stated, made a disparaging statement toward the black community just yesterday. I mean, just totally disrespected. And black people are still saying, well, who we gonna vote for if we don't vote for the guy who disrespected us? Man, damn, I gotta take a break, fam. Let me get out of here. I gotta go. I can't do this no more today. I'm out. No more talk.